Man, you know who I want? Well, of course I want to see my
Coverage of the
Falcons,
National Football
but
League.
I think
Brings us
that boy
down
gonna take
south
that job
to
from Dak, man.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown
That boy,
Atlanta.
Joe Mixon. That's what I'm saying. I think he gonna end up getting that job from old Dak. Man. If Dak better not get hurt. And he can scramble. Motherfucker just got need some opportunity, man.
The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. He fields it at the 8. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's going to test this secondary right away.
Come on, now.
And he's going to give his offense a short field
A.J. Terrell.
for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize him. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Penix going to throw right away. Hit as he threw it. The pass
Well,
is
he's wide
incomplete.
open.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he
Nah,
saw
he's
that
wide
free
open.
rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play early before it got started.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On play action, Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Matthew Judon in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. A 19-yard pickup.
What you need? Talk to me.
First
What you
down
need?
for Houston.
That sounds good.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, Stroud digs on the reception. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Stroud to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
You want to put that in your pocket?
Now, faking the give. This one is pulled in.
Put the light out, baby.
Yes.
Put the light out so I can see.
Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening position and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1.
Oh, no, you got the ball first.
What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Good stuff.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
I'm finna give it to you, because that's what you want.
Set to go now.
What do you want? Why you keep hitting on my pockets, baby? You trying to check my pockets?
Now Penix.
You say you want. You say you want my A game, man. Come on, pick them things up you drop.
Touchdown Falcons. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down
say,
the
man,
field
the man
like
say he want my A game.
Taking the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike.
That's how you make him be quiet.
That we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff.
That was too fast.
On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
It's a run, y'all. We're going over there.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter.
Who told you that? That's the way I believe. I believe in that. Because the nigga try to, I run the whole playbook. Yeah, but you don't know damn play good.
Here's a give running left with Mixon.
Yeah.
And not much there. He's back to the original line.
Yeah.
All the qualities
Hell
that
nah.
make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. To the left side. And caught by Schultz. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
A run here with Mixon. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Richie Grant up from the secondary to get in on that one. Here's 2nd and 9.
What you mean?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on.
In the first half, we've seen connections from these
Good
two
D,
guys.
man.
They've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That one hung up for grabs across the field. It gets intercepted. And the Falcons will take over.
I see him coming.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to
And
not
I seen
start
that coming,
envisioning
man.
scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. A hit as he
Thank
throws
you, man.
there.
That was
It's
not
gonna
going
wind up
nowhere,
incomplete.
man.
The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end.
She say, take your time, don't you rush.
With that one. It is a first down. On play action, Penix. He'll tuck it and take off. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
We'll get it back.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. Have some.
And for the third time in this first half,
I seen it coming, man. I seen it coming, man.
Troy Anderson.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story.
I seen it coming, man. Give me that.
And then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
I just know, I know formations, man.
On first down, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the gun, here is Penix. Left side in the hands of London.
I seen him up for that coming.
They bring him down,
yeah.
But not before he picks up first and goal for his team. They'll run with Robinson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And
yeah, we got 2 more plays. Tell me when you ready. Nah, I ain't hike it yet. I gotta hike it.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's 2 options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball.
I had to hike it
for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's
I didn't have no more.
And you got to go up and knock that ball down.
I didn't have no timeout.
There are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
And the time ran out, so I couldn't even kick the field goal because there wasn't more time on the clock.
Mike is going to play a big role in who wins this one. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Nah, you wasn't going to stop it.
Here's 1st and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Good to have you a tight end.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Escaping the danger, throwing.
This getting too easy.
What a way
It's
to
like
start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They're at the
this like stealing candy from the baby, man.
And 10. Now he takes off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. 2nd down.
He thought he had me.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And that's good run.
Boy, if you let one nigga stop you.
Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
Hey, that's all we need is one yard. Hey, man, this how we go in right here.
For a huge gain, can you buy just enough space
Man, can't stop
to
it.
pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Play action. It's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. On the give, it's Robinson. Hard running. Close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I feel.
He had the touchdown catch earlier.
I said, I ain't gonna lie. That's how I feel.
On the ground. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's taken down. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
You know, outside, put you on the clothes, brother.
Stroud to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Stroud to throw here on first down. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after.
That motherfucker know you're gonna lose. I know I would.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Y'all text each other, just gonna be like, shit, let's put my fourth one, man. Yeah, I declined it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Okay.
To throw, it's Stroud. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here's Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach.
Hey, you played Jesse lately?
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Fairbairn to add the extra point.
No.
He's got it. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Yes.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That is going to be Oh, and he's got it. Darnell Mooney.
You wasn't ready when I sent you the invite, man.
Everything you want
I
to
see,
do right there, Greg, in
I
the
see
fourth
you ran
quarter,
over there where
put
my
the ball
tight end
with
was
the
going,
lead
man.
and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Yeah. I'm just putting my linebackers in the middle of the field. They way over there. That's all I was doing.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. To throw is Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
It's too easy.
At this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they
This
just
is like stealing candy from a baby.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down,
I see him
forced the
coming
awkward
through.
throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Just get the ball out quick, man.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Can't stop this play, man.
Penix going to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You can't stop this play, man.
To throw again, it's Penix. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he
You can't stop these plays.
Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons.
I'm like you, man. I got about 3-4 formations. I just try. I'm gonna run a whole lot of shit out of
Greg,
it.
that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just
I
don't think
heard
there's
you.
any coming back from this deficit.
Oh wow.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Are they there all week?
Both teams ready to go once more.
What if you
As
got
the kicks away.
hotspot on your phone? That would be
Here's
good.
Pierce for the return. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Yeah.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points for the defense. They do get it at the 1.
You better be glad he came
the
out.
story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Cool.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Hey, man. This is what we do,
Incredible
man.
field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That one taken in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins.
He ain't gonna catch it.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good.
They need to advance this
remains the same.
Play, man.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter.
I was about to run it back.
Nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now the lefty Penix on first down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. Under pressure, and
he was open now.
They've got him.
He was open.
10. Here now, second down and goal.
Play that same defense back.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the end zone there, it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle.
Play that funky music.
And now third and goal coming up.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Here we go. One
Yeah,
final play.
yeah.
Now he'll run it.
Yeah.
And he's going to go out of bounds
Yeah.
with no time remaining on the clock. This game is
Shit.
over. So
We was going out there with him.
They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy.
Hold on, get your butt. Run you one, man. I'm finna say I gotta take me some aspirin or something. I got a headache like a motherfucker.